Alright, so in my previous video, I went over Blue Lock Rivals. If you want to go check that out, feel free, but don't miss out on this video. Make sure you watch them both. But that's beside the point. I made that video basically trash talking the game because, yeah, it sucks. And luckily, some miracle happened. It reached a really mature audience. For the most part, a lot of people were on my side and they agreed to my takes. And even the people who did prefer Blue Lock Rivals, they gave reasons to as of why. Like this guy. He said Azure, Latch and other games are fundamentally better, but he just overall has more fun in Blue Lock Rivals. And I get that. That's how it is. Some people play TSB and say it's better than Heroes Battlegrounds, but personally, I prefer Heroes Battlegrounds more. It's all about what you personally enjoy. Everyone has their own preferences. But that doesn't change the fact I can still hate on the game and do other stuff like that because, I mean, it's fun. Anyway, Azure Latch. This was one of the many Blue Lock games that came up since Blue Lock Rivals and even before. In my opinion, it's the best. There's Goalbound, which is upcoming, and a lot of people are saying it could surpass, but personally, I'm gonna stick with Azure Latch before I'm able to play it and fully compare them because I'm not making the same mistakes I've made before. I'm past that. Alright, so to start off, let's go over the positives. Already beating Blue Lock Rivals, this game has an actual good balancing system. Pretty much nothing in this game is getting in the goal unless you're right next to the box. You need to be up close and personal to the goalkeeper to score in this game, and not even too close. You can't go cheesing the goalkeeper by going right inside of his box. The closer you are to the box, the slower your shots go. It's insane quality of life balancing that makes the game so much better than its competitors already. Most of the shots in the game have the same power, and you have to be pretty precise with when you're shooting. You can't really just slam it in there. It's pretty cool. So overall, the balancing for base moves is perfect. Nothing can just instantly steal your ball in base Blue Lock Rivals, and very few ultimate moves have the ability to steal the ball. The only ones I can think of is Baru, Don Lorenzo, and Aiku, and that's understandable. But moving on to ultimates, they don't just have an instant one-shot goal either. You have to be at a pretty reasonable distance from the goal to score. The balancing in this game is just miles ahead of Blue Lock Rivals, and I wish Blue Lock Rivals would do the same. Because if they had good balancing, I'd probably play it a bit more. I used to enjoy it before they added all the bullshit stuff. Not to mention, this game has amazing quality of life. Instead of having to pay for multiple slots, and then maxing out those said slots like in Blue Lock Rivals, so you can't even get any more stuff unless you spin off your old stuff. As long as you actually spin for the ability, which, don't get me wrong, is pretty painful, you keep it forever. So if anything, it's a good trade-off. Most updates, I already get a new ability to mess around with, and that keeps me happy. Would I prefer being able to select any character or grind for anyone I want, instead of brain-numbing, gambling? Yeah, I would, but that's not really how this genre of game work. You kind of just have to put up with it. It's how it works. You get used to it. But moving on to cutscenes. Cutscenes in this game have amazing compatibility with the gameplay. Instead of it moving back to the base gameplay from a cutscene really choppy like Blue Lock Rivals, it has such a subtle feature to stop this. It just simply transitions you from a cutscene to base gameplay with a little black or I don't know what, it's just like a screen effect. It kind of zooms you in and out. It's so simple but so effective. The quality of life is just there, everything has the little details to make it feel better. Moveset choices in this game are perfect. So far, each character actually feels unique. Every single move has little insane details with variations, especially Shudo, who I main. The amount of text you can pull off with this guy is so insane. It feels so rewarding for actually being really fat and remembering how to do all the text and everything like that. It's so much better than just having a brain rot character where you can press 1 and then score. Speaking of the movesets, this obviously is not a surprise, but the VFX and animations, they're there. They are very much up there. And I mean, what else do you need? The gameplay itself is amazing, the VFX is really good, cutscenes, everything's just working out for this game. I can't think of anything bad. People would argue that all the text you can do with dribbling and stuff, oh, it's sweaty, it's annoying. But if you didn't have those, where would the skill gap be between a new player and an experienced player? If I want to go learn some text to get better of a game, you gotta allow it. You can't just have everyone not be able to learn new text and stuff and then just rely on abilities. That's when it becomes like Blue Lock Rivals. Overall, this game's just amazing. I mean, they have a weather system. It's such a small thing, but it's so cool. They have MVP animations. I don't know, limited time emotes for when you score and you can do a cool little emote thing like TSB. It's just overall a really good game. There's not much more I can really say because I've kind of went over everything and I can't think of any negatives. And sure, some of the stuff is delayed, but I'd rather have that and good gameplay than a rushed out update that doesn't have moves finished, like in Blue Lock Rivals. But overall, in conclusion, this game is just objectively the best Blue Lock Rivals game out there fundamentally, in my opinion. Sure, you can enjoy your own other games, and if you think Blue Lock Rivals is better, that's fine. And if there's any other games out there that are Blue Lock and you think are better, let me know. I'd want to check them out. I'm in a little bit of a phase right now. I don't know why. I'm liking these games. But that's all from me today. If you've got any video suggestions or anything like that, let me know in the comments below and I'll check them out in a bit.